Let me tell you about a week I will never forget. On Monday, I was running from one client call to another. Tuesday, I skipped my workout because I was buried in proposals. By Wednesday, I was eating lunch at 4 p.m. in front of my laptop. By Friday, I realized something scary. I couldn't remember a single meaningful conversation with my family that week. On the outside though, everything looked great. Packed schedule, growing business, all the right signals. Inside, I felt drained, disconnected, and completely out of balance. Have you ever had a week like that? Where the business takes over and life feels like an afterthought? Well, that was mine. But it also became the turning point that forced me to build the systems that saved my health, my relationships, and honestly, my business. Today, I want to share that story with you. How I spiraled into burnout, the systems I designed to climb back out, and how you can create work-life balance in your business without sacrificing growth. So here's what that week actually looked like. I had 6 client calls in a single day. I was checking emails at midnight, and I told myself it was just busy season. But the truth is, every week was starting to look like this. The symptoms were everywhere. I was canceling personal plans because of urgent work. I was eating at odd hours, barely exercising, and my sleep dropped to 5 hours a night. And here's the worst part. My business wasn't actually growing. I was working harder, but my revenue was flat. It felt like being on a seesaw that never quite balanced. Either I was pushing hard at work and neglecting my health, or I was trying to reclaim my health, but the business fell behind. I remember waking up on Thursday morning, looking at my phone, and the first thought in my head was, I don't want to do this today. And that scared me. I love my work, but without balance, even work you love can start to feel like a burden. That hit me really hard. If I didn't fix this, I wasn't just risking burnout, I was risking resenting the very business I had worked so hard to build. Now, before I tell you how I rebuilt balance, let's talk about why so many entrepreneurs lose it in the first place. Here are 3 common traps. The hero trap. Thinking you need to personally handle everything because nobody else could possibly do it as well as you. The opportunity trap. Saying yes to every client, every collaboration, every shiny new idea. And of course, the urgency trap. Living in your inbox, reacting to everyone else's priorities instead of your own. I was caught in all 3. And here's the truth. Balance doesn't disappear all of a sudden. It erodes slowly until one day you realize you've lost control. So how do you get balance back when it feels like everything is spiraling? I created what I call the balance framework. It has 3 pillars. Boundaries to protect your time and energy. Automation, so systems handle what you don't need to. And delegation, so you're not the bottleneck. Now let's go deeper into each pillar. First up, boundaries. I realized I needed to put boundaries around my time because no one else was going to do it for me. So I made 3 simple rules. No calls before 10 a.m., no emails after 6 p.m., and 1 screen-free meal every day with my wife. And I wasn't alone in this. One of my clients, Kavya, was facing something similar. She was always on, replying to her team at midnight, getting pings on weekends. Then we introduced a communication window from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Her weekends opened up. She stopped living in reaction mode and started protecting her own time again. Now, this wasn't a fancy productivity hack. It was a small commitment to protect our energy. And guess what? The world didn't fall apart. Clients respected those rules more than we expected, and we started showing up to calls and meetings more present and focused. Pillar 2, automation. Next, I looked at systems. I was wasting hours on things that didn't need my hands. So I automated. Calendly for scheduling instead of back and forth emails. Invoice reminders set up once instead of manually chasing payments. A simple weekly dashboard that pulled my numbers automatically. One founder I was coaching, Dheeraj, discovered the same thing with his proposals. Every single time he'd build a new one from scratch. 3 hours gone. We built a system together with templates and automated follow-ups. The next proposal? 30 minutes. Now these small systems save me hours each week. And more importantly, they give me peace of mind. Because balance isn't just about less work, it's about less mental load. Pillar 3, delegation. Finally, I had to face the hardest truth. I could not do it all myself. So I asked, what am I doing that someone else could do 80% as well as me? And then I started handing those tasks off. I hired a virtual assistant for admin, I outsourced editing for my content, and I gave my team more ownership on client work. That same question unlocked a breakthrough for another founder, Priya. She was doing her own bookkeeping and accounting. Not because she loved it, but because she felt guilty outsourcing it. Once she delegated it, not only did she get hours back, but she suddenly had clarity around her finances. Delegation didn't just save her time, it improved the quality of her decisions. So here's a quick tip. Delegation isn't about dumping tasks. It's about freeing yourself to focus on the highest value work only you can do. The week I embraced delegation, I felt balance start to return. And suddenly, I wasn't the bottleneck anymore. Now let me show you the transformation of all 3 pillars. Before, I was skipping workouts, eating at odd hours, glued to my laptop. I felt my business was a runaway train, and I had absolutely no separation between work and life. After building these balance systems, I was exercising 3 times a week again, I had dinner with my family most nights, and my business, it actually grew because I had energy and focus. And the moment I realized these systems were working, I took a full week off. No laptop, no guilt, no checking Slack at 11 p.m. And the craziest part, everything kept moving without me. That week off showed me something revenue never did, that the business could stand on its own legs now. That's the paradox. When you design for balance, the business does not shrink. It grows stronger because you're not running on fumes anymore. So what can you take from my story? Here are 4 quick lessons. Balance isn't found, it's built. You won't stumble into it. You have to design it. Setting boundaries is a form of leadership. When you respect your time, others do too. Systems create freedom. Automation and delegation aren't luxuries, they're necessities. And finally, balance fuels growth. A business built on exhaustion can't scale, but one built on systems can. If you're feeling overwhelmed or out of balance right now, try this. Start with 1 boundary, 1 automation, 1 delegation. You'll be surprised how quickly things shift. Because at the end of the day, your business is not just about revenue. It's about the life it creates for you. Balance isn't the opposite of ambition. It's the fuel that makes ambition sustainable. And if you want personal guidance to help you break out of the chief everything officer trap, then take the 3-question quiz. The link will be in the description. It will match you with a coach perfectly aligned to your stage of business and unlock a 30-minute free coaching call with them. And of course, like and subscribe for more playbooks like these. See you in the next one.